Are you someone who loves reading books? Maybe you're one of those people who lock the room, make themselves comfortable in bed, turn on the side lamp, and read aloud. Well, what if I told you that the same activity you're doing entirely for free could be paying you anywhere from $100 to $400 per hour? And no, you do not need any writing or reading experience to start. Even if you suffer from the trauma that books gave you as a kid or never read a single book in your whole life, you can still make money doing this. Teaching you about easy and accessible ways of making money is what this channel aims for, as this is the only way you can fully get to live a life and not just go through it not being fulfilled and happy. So in today's video, I'm here with yet another simple money-making technique that allows you to work however and whenever you want. To get started, all you need is a laptop, microphone, good internet, and some basic reading skills, and you'll be good to go. Anyways, let's not drag this any further and dive right into the good stuff. Here is how you can make $100 per hour just by reading Amazon KDP books. So, the actual website that will pay you for reading books is acx.com. ACX is a platform where authors and publishers come to have their ebooks converted into audiobooks. If you don't already know what audiobooks are, they're essentially just an audio narrated version of a book that you can play and listen to while doing other things alongside. Compared to hard copies, audiobooks allow for the delivery of information in a much more convenient and efficient way. As of stats from 2021, the audiobook industry as a whole was worth around $5.36 billion, and it is predicted that by the end of 2030, this industry will show a compound annual growth rate of 26.5%, which means that in a few years from now, it could be worth well over $33.5 billion. So, as the numbers make it apparent, audiobooks do have a very high demand. However, creating audiobooks is not as easy as having a doc file converted into an MP3 with the click of a button. It takes quite a lot of time, effort, and a narrator to have it done. And this is where ACX comes in. ACX allows authors to have a slice of the audiobook industry before it's too late. So they partner up with the platform, get in touch with narrators willing to take on their project, and have their ebooks turned into audiobooks, which not only allows them to expand their audience and reach a wider marketplace, but multiply their revenue streams as well. To sign up and get paid for your first audiobook on ACX, here are the steps you need to follow. First and foremost, go to acx.com and enter a few basic details to sign up for a free account. When creating your profile, do make sure to add a lot of samples for the types of voices, accents, and styles that you can narrate in. This will help improve your credibility in the eyes of authors and publishers since they already know what to expect from you. Once your profile is live, you can begin searching for books that are available for narration. Some books might have a word count of only 10,000 and take less than 2 hours to be fully narrated, whereas the longer ones, which are 40,000 words or more, might take up to 7 or 8 hours. However, the 7-hour narration is not supposed to be done all at once. You can take your time and split the hours over the course of a few days or even a week. Do keep in mind that there is no application process for winning a project on ACX. Instead, you'll be auditioning for a project by providing a 2 to 3 minute narration sample of the ebook, and if the author is impressed, you'll be in for the work. The author should proceed to make you an offer in which the specifications, deadlines, and payment terms will be discussed. One of the most important aspects of a project is its payment terms, as they decide how you get paid. It can either be a per finished hour rate, a 50% royalty split, or sometimes even both. Once you've got the project, be mindful of the 2 important milestones. The first 15-minute checkpoint assures the author that you've started working and allows them to give you a heads up on things before it's too late. Once this milestone is approved, you can incorporate the client's feedback and begin working on the rest of the project. Before your final submission, make sure to edit the audio and make it as crisp and clear as possible. You can learn audio cleanup and basic editing tricks simply by watching YouTube tutorials. Once the author reviews and approves everything, it is finally time for you to get paid. Most of the time, the estimated length of the audiobook is mentioned in hours, and you can multiply that with the hourly rate to determine how much a project will pay. As an example, let's assume that the estimated length of an audiobook is 7 hours, and the hourly rate you are offered is $100 per hour. This means that you'll be making a total of $700 for the finished audiobook. However, if you decide to go with a 50% royalty split, it can be somewhat risky since you do not know if the audiobook will sell or not. So it's highly recommended that you only accept a royalty deal for books that already show some signs of traction or good reviews. In terms of consistency, ACX has tons of new authors signing up to have their ebooks narrated, so there definitely is quite a lot of work available for you to keep making money consistently. Once you start to gain more experience and narrate more than 25 audiobooks, you can even be promoted to become an Audible approved producer. These are individuals who are handpicked by the ACX team because of their good performance and excellence in the craft. The best part about narrating audiobooks is that you not only get a chance to read books that strike your interest, but even get paid for them. Talking about money, there is definitely a lot to be made. As we established before, your payment terms could either be a fixed hourly rate or a 50% royalty split, or a combination of both. On average, longer books that are 40,000 words or more take anywhere from 6 to 7 hours to be fully narrated and can easily make you $700 per project. Remember, the longer the book, the higher the hourly rate. On the other hand, the royalty split mechanism gives you a 50% share of all sales, which means that if just one of your audiobooks is a hit, it can make you consistent passive income even when you're not working. Well, it is finally time for me to sign off, but before I do that, allow me to dissolve this serious talk with a quick joke. So, do you know that ghosts can read more than 100 books every single day? But how? They just go through them quickly. Get it? Well, if you decide to become a ghost and use the technique we discussed in today's video, you can easily be making millions every single day. But since you aren't a ghost yet, it is better to scroll down and subscribe to this channel so that you can learn more money-making techniques and bag those millions while you're still alive. Anyways, that is all for today, guys, and I will see you in the next one soon.